Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? What up, what up? It's your girl, Miss DJ Hoodie, getting at you guys with another Why Run a Podcast Live. And up on panel, we got Just Rob.
Boo. Boo.
Yeah, they've been saying that for the past, 11 minutes? Should we even address it? Because I think they're loving this shit. In a way.
Yeah. Let's address it anyway.
Okay. I'm with it. Good. Good!
Do it. Do it.
Do it!
So everything was fine, right? Everything was fine with your devices and everything. My stuff too. I've never had issues with making a phone call from my phone. All of a sudden, we're gonna start the show, and you're having issues with the program. I'm having issues with my phone, and then we do connect, and then somehow it all dies.
Mm-hmm.
I got a message on my phone that said that I could not make that call. I've never seen that shit on my phone.
Mm.
Fucking assholes.
Well, what's happening on my end is that the software that we used to do the show was glitching like a motherfucker, and it's always been glitching. Like I would say for the past week, it's been glitching. Um, oh my god, some things are just magically disabled on their own. um
Yeah.
it would close the software would close out on its own, and then when I rebooted it, it logged me out of the program, so I had to re-log back in. And then when I did, I was like, okay, so I have to redo all the settings all over again. So that's what I did, and as soon as I was turned off,
Yeah.
so it's like, okay, I'm taking this as a spiritual attack now, because before, I try to look at both sides. I never really try to, because like I said, I don't like to play victim. I don't like, I refuse to play that role. But at this point, it's like, damn, like what? And the thing too is that I'm in the process of cleaning out my computer. So there shouldn't, I mean, it shouldn't make my computer worse, right? But that's
No.
what's happening. So it's
Zero.
pretty fucking annoying. It just is, like, yeah,
They're
whatever. But
just being a nuisance.
mhm. Well, they like being a
It's
nuisance
okay.
because it gives them, or they feel like it's giving them some type of attention. Like us talking about it, they think we're like giving them that attention, but it's like, man, like, you still haven't learned yet. Stop it. Stop it.
What I was gonna say was keep doing it because eventually I'm gonna find out who it is.
Oh yeah, they're gonna tell
It's almost
themselves.
like a.
Telling themselves. Mhm.
It's like I have a. What are those things called? They're not filters. They're strainers, and everybody's sifting through it except for one person's gonna get caught. I think I already know who it is though. What the hell was that?
I was moving my chair.
Oh, I was like, did you fall?
No,
That's
no.
all
Oh
we
my
need.
gosh, no. But
Shit, I need to
anyhow,
never fall.
what's that, babe?
Fucking, I said I need to not fall. Break a hip.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's alright. It's okay.
It is okay because, yo, like, yeah, keep trying, like, keep being angry, keep being angry with us. If you're angry with us, then I just take it as in there's some kind of truth to it.
Mhm.
Like, there's something truthful about it. That's why you're angry. Like, because we're not the type of people to talk shit just to talk shit. I have reasons why I talk shit if I were to talk shit. It's all true shit until you change it. You know,
Speaking of
cause
truth,
what?
I was gonna say, do you have that clip queued up?
I will. Well, I had it queued up until all of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. It'll just take a few. But how are you doing, babe, other than this bullshit?
I'm good. I took a shower with my minty fresh body wash,
Dish
so I'm
soap.
nice and cool right now.
Continue.
My dish soap.
Your
You know
dish soap.
what? I am gonna try it. I have a little bottle. Uh, what is it called? Hand sanitizer bottle. I'm gonna put some Dawn in there, and I'm
Okay, you ready for the clip?
yes.
I think people gave us 3 months,
With those people, I get
10 years, and they're still not married.
mm,
They got nothing to say about my fucking marriage.
where
And then we have other ones that are still playing house after what, 3 years?
Need any more followers?
Oh my gosh.
But
A raccoon's life isn't promised. That's what he's really trying to say when he says, don't follow me. He
yeah,
doesn't want to
don't
break
follow me.
hearts.
See, that's what I was doing. That's why I was happy today because I was going through the trash. I was filtering through the trash, and I was like, yes, I'm finding gold.
Yeah, my trash day is tomorrow. I get 2 trash days a week, Mondays and Thursdays. So
Yeah.
you can imagine the types of zoomies that Rob had when he was here. He was like, "What? You get?"
Is that for like the whole
Yes.
city, or is it just your lot?
I'm not sure. Yeah,
Yes.
the trash days that I really like when I'm out doing deliveries, like when I'm cruising the neighborhoods, is that when they take out like bigger trash, like
The bulk
appliances,
item.
like furniture,
Yeah.
because for me, I mean, I'm a woodworker, so I'm always like, oh, I could take that piece of furniture, just take it for the framework, and then just like redesign, reconstruct the entire furniture piece. That's why I enjoy those kinds of um, trash days, and I think they only have those 4 times a year. So you're looking at like they have them like quarterly throughout the year. So every 3 months,
Okay.
I think they do that. Yeah, and I
Hmm.
love it. Yes, I actually have some outside that I took like 3 days ago.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I had to break one of them to get it inside of my car, but it was like some cheap ass wood. Yeah, it was some cheap, flimsy kind of wood. I don't think it was like wood. I think it was like cardboard, but I had to break
Yeah.
that and squeeze it into the back seat because the trunk was already full.
Mm.
So I have that outside. I should have taken a picture and put it on the screen, but I didn't know we're gonna be talking about our trash days.
Or trash.
Our trash.
But
Mhm.
yeah. So speaking of trash, what's up with the title, babe?
What do you mean? What's up with the title?
This trash ass generation with their trash ass relationships.
Oh yeah, new generation of relationships.
Hmm.
You want me to say the other part of the title?
Yeah.
Plus, do we go or not?
Ooh, do we go where?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to ask you since you wrote the description.
No, it's just our vacation plans might have changed. I'm not sure. I
Oh,
still want
that's
to
what you're
go.
talking about. I want to
Yeah.
go too because, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, if we go, yeah, it's just like more like actually being, it's like I would rather use the weekend to do it. But I mean, I guess it would be okay to like do it on a business day because well, I'm talking about like after the event, going to these
Hmm.
places and being like, "Yo, can I talk with someone about this thing?" But I just, it's sudden, and you know how I don't do good with sudden shit. Even though it is a month in advance that we're discussing this, it's still getting me quite anxious.
So on the same coin, the flip side of that is this is part of the reason why I don't like making plans. Because
I don't
especially
give me
when it's
that
not
bullshit. Don't give me that.
what?
Don't give me that
What do
because
you
I guess to me it's like manifesting it. Like if I want to do something, like I'm gonna do it, whether it be like now or later. To me, it's never gonna be now or never. I
Oh
would
no, I'm not
rather.
saying now or never. I'm just saying
uh,
like the plans are obviously going to be different if we decide not to do it.
I feel like I have to do it either, whether it be that weekend or like any other time. My parents are actually going on a business trip there in a couple days, and she's talking to me like, "Oh, well, you should come with us and, take your stuff, like take your works." But
Do it.
it's like, I'm sitting here doing these ornaments. I then now
Do
have
it.
to go out there and, start doing the runaround, with the modern job.
Yeah.
So it's like I still have to put I have to put the hangers on the back of my paintings because those aren't done yet. I purchased the hardware, but I haven't put them on yet. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, let's say I'm gonna do it now. It's like, where's my drill? Is there? That's why I'm. It's like I'm just worried about everything else crumbling around me as I'm trying to like keep shit up, like from crashing down on me. So it is hard.
Yeah. Well, sorry that I took the whole morning digging through trash because we didn't really get a chance to talk. There's some stuff that I do want to talk to you about, obviously off air, but it just reminded me of that.
Oh no. Is
You're in
it gonna
trouble.
crash my whole mood even more?
You're in trouble.
Oh
No, I'm
my
just kidding.
god.
No, 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 no. It's not gonna crash anything.
I hope not.
It's just
Because I'm
things that I
already over
didn't
it.
remember. You're
Mm.
over the day already?
Well, babe, when I first opened my eyes, that incident happened with me and my
Yeah, but
folks.
that was just that moment. Don't let
And
it.
yeah, it's that moment, but it kind of makes things a lot more like, oh, you have to hustle up faster. You have to be more quicker. And it's like, think fast, and then it's like in your face.
Or I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, but it's still that treatment that
Yeah, I know.
is gonna be like that treatment is gonna affect my mood. So how you expect me to do something when it's gonna change my mood, and
Yeah,
I hate to sound like I'm complaining all the time, and I do complain all the time, and I am sick of it because I just don't feel like this is how I come on these episodes is my true authentic self. I don't believe that. Yeah, I have my beliefs, no matter what side I'm I'm just being ignored. So it's like, how can I be my true authentic self when I'm being treated this way? So it's like, okay, the hell, the fuck with everything else, everybody else. I want to be my true authentic self, and I know what I want to do that would put me in a better headspace, but it's just not gonna happen right now until after that event, when it's like I've already done everything. Like, for me, it's like I feel like I don't have to be there, or that I shouldn't be there, because I'm already doing I'm already paying my dues right now, and you're asking me to do extra shit when I would like to take what I got because I can't work on anything more for myself because you're asking me to be at this other place when I want to take
Yeah.
these other works and do something with it. You know, and
You
I got the Adi's Art Struggles podcast already, you know, for that bullshit. And if you guys look at your screen, check it out. YouTube, Spotify. But all of the things that I'm saying right now is for that particular show. So, you know, I don't want to like get into it, but yeah, are we going or not?
yeah.
So stay tuned for that, people. But you know, and the thing that I was worried about, to be honest, is I didn't want. That's exactly what I didn't want you to say. Is that, see, this is why I don't plan stuff. I don't need to hear that right now. You know, I feel like I already jerk you around with. This was another thing that was gonna let you down, and it's almost like, oh well, I feel like I'm the one that's causing him to be let down because of, you know, because I know how you feel about planning, and it's just like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't plan, like maybe I should just, you know, like just, you know, forget it, like fuck it, forget it, then we just won't plan anything. And then for me it's like I'm gonna have nothing to look forward to. But I'm not blaming you, it's just I know how you feel about it and I'm trying to respect it. So um yeah, I just didn't want to let you down.
I don't think it's I don't think it's a letdown. I just think it's the same thing. Like how you said, you don't like things out of the blue. I don't like to make plans. Like on me, it is kind of out of the blue. Just all right, do it, get it done. Instead of like this is the plan. It's a month away, and then anything can happen in a month. And then it's like everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So it's like, okay, well, I shouldn't get my hopes up. I shouldn't plan on anything. Just wait until a day out, and then I'll be like, okay, cool.
It be that weekend or like a different weekend, like fuck babe, we're still gonna go.
Yeah, we
See,
have
that's
to
why
go
for
now
me, like
because
planning isn't nothing. Like I love planning because it makes me feel good and it gives me direction and it gives me, I guess, like an identity. What?
yeah, like I like planning because I like to cancel.
Yes.
Now,
Yes. Yes.
but I
Don't
guess
think.
I guess we talked about the second subject first. All this good relationships. Hmm.
Uh-oh.
And I don't think you have it queued up because of everything. That shit made me mad.
It made you mad?
Yes.
Wow, you
What do
didn't
you
tell
think
me
they were saying?
that.
No,
Well,
because you fell
which
asleep.
one?
Those on the threads that you
Okay,
sent me.
but I sent you two of them, so which one was it? No. Well, okay. I think in one of them there was one or two things in that list that I was like, what the fuck?
Green flags and green flags and women. Basically, the guys that were talking and the women that were on there, because there was some women there too. They were basically saying a woman's place is in the home with the kids, like cook, clean, have sex.
The okay. Well, wait, okay. So
Okay.
these that we're gonna be saying or reading to you guys, we're gonna go ahead and mention. Okay, give me a second, you guys. Working this alone on the computer, and I'm just hoping it doesn't fucking crash. Okay, so if you guys go to the chat box, this is what we're talking about. So, this thread is on X, and it is 13 green flags in women. All right, and the first one is she loves cooking. Your woman should be able to cook and nurture you, not always looking at how she can be ungrateful with you. I don't understand that last part, but go ahead, baby.
So just as long as she's cooking for you, nothing else matters.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So so what they're saying is that if your girl loves cooking, that's a green flag. And is that
No, if she
better to
likes
serve
cooking for
you?
you,
That right? Like
it sounds
is
to me
that
like they're saying that if she likes cooking for you, then that's a green flag. So okay,
you'll always be fed?
um, yeah, but like with us, you don't have to cook all the time. I've done some of the cooking before. It's like no matter what, we're gonna fucking eat. Whether you feed me or I feed you, or we go out to get food, we're still gonna eat. So, am I supposed to think that the days that you don't feed me or cook for me, that you're not feeding me? Like I'm supposed to be like, oh, she's being ungrateful. She's not cooking for me right now. Because that's how I'm taking that.
um, for me, if okay, like if you ask me like, oh, like, do you cook? I'm not looking at it like, oh man, this one's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah.
Well, no, like because for me, I love cooking. I love cooking. I love cooking for other people because I know my cooking is good. And it is it's just as good as gift giving because I love to give gifts. I'm just a giving person. So it's almost like if you have a woman that loves to cook, for us, we're taking it like man can really appreciate a woman's cooking. So I'm not looking at this like, oh, she needs to love cooking. Because a girl could love to cook and like cook all fucked up, so she burns
Yeah.
everything. Be quiet. I don't want to hear about the bread.
One
But
bread.
exactly. Keep it that way. But that's how I'm taking it. Like okay, like this person seems like they can really appreciate my cooking because I've cooked for motherfuckers and they were snacking that whole time, and when I went to serve them my cooking, they only ate a few bites and they were just like, "Oh yeah, that was good." And then they like set it aside and they're like, "Oh, I'm already full." And it's like I asked you to quit snacking because I'm cooking. So they don't appreciate my cooking. So I quit cooking for
Hmm.
them. They're happy with their potato chips, so I don't have to do any more extra shit. Is there anything else you want to add to that?
No.
Okay, the next one is number 2. She loves children. When a woman truly loves you, she'll give you kids. If her dream job is becoming a mother, she's the one. Let me tell you what I took from that. Okay, number 2, she loves children. Let me tell you something. Low key, deep down, we don't want to love children that you had with another woman. Let me tell you. Unless she's like a school teacher, okay? But like for me, like I've dated guys that had kids, and yeah, you could get along with them. Like I've loved their children before and got told not to love them anymore. But she really has to like I think she has to be set and settled before she's even thinking about children, like financial stability, things like that. I don't think it necessarily means like oh yeah, like make her a mother. Like she could appreciate little ones, and respect them and play with them and things like that, and just be like, oh, that baby's so cute. Doesn't mean that you gotta bust a nut up in her to, like, oh, because she loves children. Like that's just kind of, unless it was written or presented in a different way, then okay, then I'm just giving another perspective. Hold on, baby. Can
um.
you take over?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, baby.
Don't agree with, but when it says if she wants to give you children, she's the one. A woman could want to give you children. That doesn't mean that she's gonna be able to, and it doesn't mean that she has to, in order for you to take her serious, or for you to marry her, or to dedicate yourself to her. Of course, if kids are important to you, then you have to make that known right off the bat, because you don't want to be in a 10-year relationship and then be like, okay, well, we can't have kids, or we're not gonna have kids. I'll put my career ahead of a family. So those conversations are important, but they're not. It shouldn't be like, if she's not gonna give me kids, then I don't want to be with her, or she's not the one. Things do come up sometimes. I know that there's women that put their career above having a family. So again, those are things that you have to talk about first. But this sounds to me like it's saying if she doesn't cook for you and she doesn't want to give you kids, then she's not the one for you. And it's like she could want to do all those things, but what else is she doing? That's why I was saying about the whole cooking thing. Like, yeah, Audrey loves to cook, but she doesn't always have time to cook because she has other things that she's doing. Am I gonna be like, oh, she's not feeding me, so she doesn't love me, and she's not the one? No, I'm gonna find a way to fucking feed us both. And with the kids, like, yeah, of course, you want to start a family with this person that you're gonna be with, but do you stop loving them just because they can't give you kids? I don't, I don't know. It's just the tone that this whole list is setting. And of course, once I got to the end of the list, I was like, that do agree with that, with all that stuff, with all the stuff on the list. And they're not taking it the way Adi is. They're looking at it like, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to be his, pretty much his slave, is what they're saying. And there's some women on doing videos too.
Okay,
But,
just so you know.
Nick, did you hear anything I said?
No,
Okay.
I have mucus.
Well, mucus.
Mm-hmm.
Mucus. Oh.
Yeah, look.
Yeah. No, I was already done. You'll hear it later.
Okay. I know you don't want to repeat yourself. I'm sorry, babe.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so next one.
Yeah, the next one.
Okay. The next one is number 3. Takes care of her appearance. A man is respected more when next to him is a well-behaved, feminine woman who takes care of herself. How she takes care of herself is how she'll take care of you. Me or you? Let's see. Let's read this again. A man is about, like, is this your boss? Is this your job? Is it all the fellas at work? Because you got another extra pair of legs, long legs, standing next to you. Where does Go ahead, baby. Cause I just might have to bite your head off. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I just said that. I just said this list, as it goes on, it gets more and more misogynistic, and the women that are on there fucking co-signing this shit are not helping.
Yeah, let me tell you, 318 stupid ass motherfuckers hearted that particular number 3. So you have 318 chauvinist motherfuckers liking that fucking. Oh my god, it's motherfucker. So
But there's women too, because there's videos in this thread where the women are agreeing with this shit.
Okay, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so let's flip. First of all,
Are you there? No.
No, I'm not done.
Not done.
Okay, first of all, no female is gonna embarrass the fuck out of herself. Bringing a motherfucker who is, like he's rough, like literally rough around the edges, and he can't watch his fucking mouth, right? And she's going to eliminate that embarrassment and that like, oh my gosh, I have to tell him to take a shower. We're not gonna be doing that for the rest of our lives, right? So I will hope that the female gets somebody else that's a lot more decent that does take care of himself, because why should a female tell a guy how to be? And I'm pretty sure like that's what this stupid ass is saying, right? Like, oh yeah, get yourself a female that's like this. Well, it kind of sounds like, you know, that passage should be more for a dude. Like, yo, bitches, get, people will respect you as a, let's say, a businesswoman, because like we're not gonna be doing this for just all men. Okay, so women, for you to get respected more as a woman, nobody respects women anyway. Bitches don't even respect bitches. So it's like, okay, get yourself a well-behaved woman. So motherfucker has to be fit and masculine. Get yourself a masculine man who takes care of himself. So does that make me, a piece of shit female? Because it's like, no. Like you're not gonna say all this shit and let's see what the fuck you look like. Because takes care of her appearance, that has nothing to do with being well behaved. And well behaved, please explain that.
That's what I was gonna say. What does that even mean?
Exactly.
I mean, obviously, you're not gonna go into a fancy restaurant and be like, "What's up, bitches?" And like, So, but does that mean she's supposed to look good and shut up? Is that what that means? Because that's how
That's
I'm
what it
taking
sounds like. Hell yeah. Like, behave yourself. Don't say anything. Don't talk about yourself. Talk about me, because people need to respect me. You gotta respect me.
Yeah,
Oh wait!
so
Oh my god, that's just. I can't.
I
Because
told
no
you. I
female.
told you.
What?
I told you by the end of this list, I was pissed. I was like, man, it's making us sound stupid. It's stupid.
Because let me
Well,
tell you
go ahead.
something. Guys say this shit about females, right? If a guy doesn't continue showing his woman love, she stops taking care of herself. That's why when you see those TikToks of guys like, like, oh, here's us in the beginning of our relationship. She's all done out. She got weave in her head. Her brows are on fleek and, like all of these things, right? And then at the end of the fucking TikTok, she's barefoot, pregnant, her hair up in a bun, and she's just like, fuck you, and her nails aren't done. She's not in high heels, and, but why does that guy look done up in every single one of those TikToks? And she's the one that's looking ratchet. And it's like, dude, I know she's stressing you the fuck out, so how come you don't look as bad as she does? So it's like, okay, we could pull this shit apart. We know why she's stressed the fuck out, because she's barefoot, pregnant, probably, and she just gave up on her looks. But look at you. Who are you impressing? Oh, that's right. TikTok. Thinking that you're proving a point.
Of course she's stressed.
But
She
see,
gotta take care of a grown-ass man.
So she gives you no responsibilities, because that's what I'm taking from that video. So you're not helping with the pregnancy. You're not helping with the baby. You're not helping cooking and cleaning. That's why you're able to look as good as you look, and she looks like trash. Explain that. Are you helping this woman? But see, again, in the same breath, men are saying that, oh yeah, like she quit doing herself up. That's why I cheated. So it's like, okay, well, what are you not doing? You stop giving her love. Why? Because she quit wearing, red bottom heels. She quit looking sexy for you. Maybe you're not giving her that love that you should be giving her, but you're giving to other females.
No.
So, but it's like, oh, look at her, look at her, look at her, how ratchet she is. I just posted the video. I'm doing nothing wrong. Get the fuck out of here. Moving on. So,
Moving on.
yes, moving on. Number 4, doesn't have a male best friend. Women with male friends cheat the most because all her male friends want to sleep with her. Men don't be fooled. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me tell you something. And you guys could probably search this if you want to, but Steve Harvey posted a reel, or there was a
222.
yay 222 yo
Okay, go.
yes.
Sorry.
Hmm?
I said sorry, go.
It's okay. Oh, we caught it in time. It just changed.
No.
Steve Harvey said in a reel that men would, like your homeboys or whatever, like they will try to run up through your female, because that's just how men are. You know, if it's around them, they're gonna want it. And I believe that, not just because it's, you know, men, because females do that shit too. Females do this shit too. And I'm not all for women, because I think women, like I said, we know how to manipulate. We know the tactics of being a narcissist. Like everybody does. Even little kids start doing that shit when they know that they could get away with something. Oh yeah, they'll know how to spin it right back at you. But I do believe that some point to it. Now, let me say that when I read this passage the first time, when I found this thread, I thought they were going to talk about gay men. And it says, women with male friends cheat the most. Why it gotta be all her fault? Especially if it's your boys and be like, hey, like quit looking at my chick. You know, because men are gonna look, whether they're your boys or not. But, you know, women, we love attention. Give all your fucking attention to your girl. Because if she gets all that attention, that love and attention that she wants, and deep down she needs, right? Because she needs you. She needs you. She wants you. Don't deny her of that shit. She's not gonna be worried about other men. And you won't worry about other men, because you know that you're giving it to her. Now, if she go up out of the way and she cheat, man, she just wasn't the one for you. You just gotta man up and be like, okay, well, that's enough. You know, it don't have to be this whole big thing, you know. Just didn't work out. But go ahead, what do you want to say?
I don't think that that's necessarily true when it comes to if she has male friends, she's gonna cheat because they all want to sleep with her. I mean, well, first of all, she don't have to have friends. If she's gonna cheat, she's gonna cheat, no matter what. And it's the same shit. You can't call yourself a faithful person if you're keeping yourself from temptation. You can't say, well, I'm not a cheater because there's no temptation in front of you. A faithful person is going to be faithful regardless of what's in front of her or not. Or him, whatever. I don't know, is this supposed to be about men or women, this thread? I think it's trying to tell men.
Yeah, it's supposed to be for men.
For men to choose their women.
Because it says, men, don't be fooled. Oh my
God. That's why I thought it was funny. It was stupid. And I don't know, how long is this thread? Because we're on number 4 or number 3?
Yeah, we're getting on to 5 now.
Oh, 5. And it's how long? 20 something?
13 altogether.
Yeah, we're probably gonna
So
run out of time trying to talk about every single one. But is it true that women with male friends cheat the most? No.
no. If I were to point fingers, it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
So that's what's kind of
Yeah, this
hard.
generation just doesn't know how to be faithful, how to be true to themselves.
They feel that they don't have to. They feel like it, like, oh, I'm independent, I'm doing my own thing, like I don't need no help or whatever. And let me tell you, I used to have that attitude only because I knew that I wouldn't find anyone, or I felt like I wouldn't find anyone spiritual. So I did have that attitude because in every relationship I was the only one doing everything by myself. So that's why I had that attitude. And
Uh,
when you have and I'm gonna say this very quickly. I think having a male figure, father figure in my life, it did show me how I should be treated, no doubt. um
uh,
my dad takes care of my mother, and they're getting older, and he's he's being true to the life partnership. You should be taking care of each other, not just a man taking care of his wife, but my mom takes care of my dad too. That's how it should be.
yeah.
And but nobody knows what that looks like. Everyone thinks that it's like, oh, we're coming up on money together, we got a big house together, and we got whips. And you can't go through the small struggles to the big struggles, and you can't handle it. Like, oh, you weren't the boss bitch I thought you was. And it's just like, damn, who the fuck you think I am? And it's just, it's a big deceivement. But
Mm.
people just can't just keep it simple, just as, like my dad taking my mother to the hospital and staying with her during her appointments. And and it's just like, now it's like, oh, like, take the kids or go with your mom, or like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be here at the house, or I'm gonna be out with my boys, let me know, text me.
Mm.
And it's like, okay, are you scared of bad news, or you don't give a fuck about your wife? You want the kids out of your face? Like, it's all of these questions. But you know everybody says, oh, well, this is the type of marriage that works for us. And it's like, hold on, man, sir, I want to hear what your wife has to say about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a lot of twists and turns. There's just a lot of underground stuff that it is. I don't want to say it is what it is, but it's like, it's there. Fucking address it, because you're just sounding like a whole asshole right now.
That list is an asshole. Watch, keep reading it.
Oh my god.
Number 5.
Number 5. She loves her parents. There's no parents. It's parent. She loves her parent. If she doesn't treat her parents with love and respect, chances are she'll treat your parents the same way. Healthy childhood and parents equal healthy relationship with her. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
What it really is that, yeah, that's kind of true, but does your attitude and your personality line up, match up to her parents? I just said that. So my dad has taught me and shown me how a man should treat me. The way my dad treats my mom, he's showing me how a man should be taking care of me, like he takes care of my mom. And trust me, I didn't get the fucking picture in the beginning. I just fell into motherfuckers' arms just because I felt like they were being nice to me. But really, I was doing all the things for them that my dad was doing for my mom. So I was the one, being the dude, and these motherfuckers were all my bitches. And what's pathetic, and I said this before, they were my bitch even in the bedroom. But they want to be like, oh yeah, like I hate it, like I'm this shit. I'm like, nah, motherfucker. I did that shit.
I fucked you.
You know that whole trying to grab onto like poles and walls and dressers and shit? That's what they were doing. They were trying to get away from me. But they want to flip that shit like they was the dude. But the whole respect thing, like, the parents and all of that shit, nah, man, do you align with her family's energy? Because if you don't, you're not gonna last long, and you fucking know that. If you're that type of motherfucker that's like, oh, fuck family time, this family isn't for you. You come from broken ass families. You are raised by your mom. Well, if your mom was raising you, shouldn't you respect women? How do you treat your mom? How do you treat your parent? How do you treat them? You got no father figure? How the...
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah,
because I grew up with a parent. I didn't have a male role model, but I knew what not to do. I knew to not disrespect people. I know how to treat your parents and shit. Like, hopefully they like me. I think they like me sometimes.
They love you, babe.
I know they're like, hi, Ron. Like, hi, mom, hi, dad. But I know how to treat them. That doesn't... It's not like, oh, I have the perfect example. Sometimes you don't grow up in the perfect environment and shit, but you do know what's right and what I learned. And it's just who you are. If you're a disrespectful person, you're gonna disrespect people, whether it's family or not, whether it's your partner's family or not. But it shouldn't be. I think what the thread is saying, like the way that they treat their family, that's how they're gonna treat yours. I don't think that that's necessarily true. Am
Yeah,
I
my
supposed
whole
to be
thing
like...
is that if you come from a shitty family and, and her family is, wonderful people, they're talkative and all of that, I do believe in people treating other people's families better. And it does that to me too. And then we're just like, I'm just like, oh, poor mom, talking about your mom. And then you're just like, oh, I understand your mom and your dad. And I'm just like, yeah, well, your parents are bad. Like they don't listen. They just do it. Is wanting a family, like wanting the family life. And knowing that he comes from a shitty place, maybe his mother and father talk shit to him, like he's a piece of shit, won't amount to anything. And then he found himself a wonderful to just embrace. I don't want to be back there. I'm loved, I respect them. I that he liked my family more than he liked me. Every time he called me, he was just like, oh, like, how's your parents? And I'm just like, hi, I'm fine. Like he was more concerned about them. And I knew that he wanted the relationship that I had with my parents, that he wanted his children to feel about him and their mother. But it's like, how can that happen when you, motherfucker, you're with me? Like, you're not with the mother. So but he was trying to harness, like, oh, I want my child or our child, talking about him and his ex girl. Like, I want to be a family like that. And I'm just like, well, then cut me out. See, like he liked the kids, and I was like, fuck
Yeah.
you. And you're not, and I'm not even in it.
Yeah.
See, like that is like, that's what people like once people got a taste of a good life, and they like everything's there, you know. And that was another thing that I told Rob, was that, you know, I think motherfuckers preyed on me for a place to live, a free ride, free food, no bills, that and play video games for nothing. So the life is already made up for them. They don't have to buy me a house. They don't have to buy me an apartment. They don't have to set up electricity. They don't have to set up internet. They don't have to go out and buy a big screen TV. Everything's here. They don't have to buy a car, get insurance, put gas in it, maintenance in it, because all of this shit is mine. See, so it's like, what are you contributing? Like, I got everything. Now your turn to pay for it. Oh, this shit ain't mine, fuck you. And yeah, you're not ready to grow up. And it's either that, or I'm not the one that you want to be with. Because a motherfucker that lands all of this shit, that a fine, sexy female, she got the fake ass lips, the fake eyes, the lashes, the nails, the big tits, the big ass, and the shaved pussy. Oh yeah, they'll fucking pay that bitch's bills. Fuck yeah. They're not gonna leave. And maybe that's what this thread is about. Oh, she gotta be looking good, be well behaved. Fuck yeah, I was used. And this thread, I think there's a lot of motherfuckers in this thread that are precisely all of the things that I'm talking about. One, yeah, I'm a female, but I was raised around boys. And I had a father figure. So I'm looking at both sides. And I seen my brothers cheat on girls, and my dad got in their face like, why the fuck are you doing that? You see me doing that? Did I teach you that? And they couldn't answer. So this whole thread, I think they didn't have very strong, you know, strong-willed, strong mind to be saying all of these things. And if they did have a male figure, well, I believe that their fathers were probably quite abusive to their mothers. But of course, everything's behind closed doors. So of course, these motherfuckers aren't even gonna see it. So I guess that's all I gotta say about it.
You tell me. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, number 6. She dresses modestly. Didn't we cover that? If she dresses provocatively, it's because she wants to attract attention from random men. Oh, but what about her taking care of herself? A high value woman will dress provocatively for only her man. Make up your mind, dude.
Number 7.
Oh my
God. That was number 7?
No, that was number 6. Marriage. Also, you want to throw God in. Oh my God. Religion and God are phenomenon of absolute devotion and unconditional love. This philosophy creates a deep love between couples and an overall feeling of security. Yeah, throw God in there. Yeah, hide behind
number
that.
9.
And be sure to have it in number 7.
Right, that should be number 1, but whatever.
Exactly.
Number 8.
Number 8 doesn't go clubbing. If she prefers to sit at home and read books rather than go clubbing, she's the one. Let me tell you something.
No. Number 8.
See how he's trying. Number 9.
Go.
Keeps her house out of the wall. I'm about to pull my own mic. Number 10. Doesn't drink or smoke. Smoking makes women less attractive. Does it though? Not for Rob, because he likes smelly ass fucking dry throated fucking, what the fuck her name is from Cheers?
Christy and
Smell bad. I just said that. A smoking woman will be mostly appealing to smoking men. That's dumb. But a non-smoking woman will be appealing to almost everyone. Not bitches that smoke blunts. Oh my god.
Number
Every
11.
pothead wants a pothead with a pussy.
Number
Okay, number
number
11.
11.
Tattoos she has, the less feminine she is. Oh my god. Like a female that smokes blunts. Oh my god.
Number 12.
Let me say something though. Most guys, they
Mm.
like reading or looking at pictures when they're hitting it from the back. How about that? Number
What?
12, not a feminist. If she's a feminist, she'll argue about a female being right when she makes valid points. Dumbass. 13. The 13th green flag is you tell us what's a big green flag. Oh my god.
No. Obviously, I don't agree with this list. It's fucking stupid. Don't take your advice from fucking dumbass lists on Twitter or X, whatever they're called. Was wasn't this called the masculine ego, or was that the alpha something?
I don't fucking know.
Well,
I don't
go
know.
back to the top.
Nah.
Go back to the top.
Me? Go back to
Yeah,
the
go back
top.
to the or whichever. I think it was on
Hold
the.
on. Hold on. Okay, I'm back to the top. So what do you want me to read?
What's the name of the page? The account.
Oh.
This this is why there's toxic masculinity. This is why it's labeled that. This is why women hate men because of lists like this and accounts like this. This is now it's that's what I'm saying. This generation is fucked because they're being told be a man but don't be too much of a man. Be a provider confused. I don't blame them for not knowing what the fuck to do. Obviously I'm not saying that I condone them being men children and shit. Be a fucking man, but don't be a man child. You're not gonna be another one of her kids. You're gonna be her husband. You're supposed to be there with her. It's supposed to be a partnership. And that whole get a arm candy type of woman, the woman is gonna reflect the way that you treat her. If you treat her like shit and you beat her down, not physically beat her down, but if you keep her down and you keep constantly tell her that she's not your equal, she's gonna project that. And that's gonna project how you treat her. So that whole fucking she needs to be feminine, but she needs to be quiet and well behaved and all this other shit. No, if you see a woman and she's just hanging off the guy's arm and she's not talking, she's not saying shit, she has no personality, she's looking down. What do you think? Yes.
Yeah, that's what it
So it's
tells
like
me.
that's a reflection of the way that you treat her. You don't want a woman that's like fucking scared to speak, to have an opinion. She's supposed to reflect the way that you treat her. So I don't know. This fucking list just pissed me off. And then I saw another one. I think you sent me another one called the Alpha something, and I was like, this is even worse than the other one. So I was like, man, this generation is fucked when it comes to relationships. No wonder people don't want to get in relationships anymore. No wonder people don't take it serious. That's part of like the thing that I said in the clip from last night's Spaces is people don't take shit serious anymore. People, it's just like on to the next. Because there's people genuinely out there that are looking for love and are looking for someone to make them, to complete them. Again, it's supposed to be a partnership. It's not supposed to be someone that you take advantage of.
Yep.
But we need to write articles, babe. We need to change all this shit.
That's what I
We
was
need
hoping
to
to do
help
by
people.
doing the white run. Again, it's different perspective, and just that's all it was.
Yeah, it's definitely keeping women down. That's not okay. And it's showing, it's, I don't know, it's bad advice. Don't take it. Do not take that advice. I told you were going to get mad by the end of the list. It pissed me off. And I'm like, it's 3 in the morning. I should be asleep right now. I was like, damn, this sucks.
Yeah, and you turn over in the bed and you see your well-behaved,
Well behaved.
frilly, feminine raccoon.
Snoring up a storm.
Mm,
No, no, you're a quiet sleeper.
Am I?
Yeah.
I thank you.
You do sometimes make noise, and it's like, what the hell? Where did that come from?
Just mirroring off of you, babe.
Hey, yeah.
I'm like, holy shit.
Next time, record this shit. I want to hear it.
Oh my god, I'd be too scared to play it back.
No. Oh, speaking of that, I was clearing out my phone, and I came across that one recording of oh shit, did we even mention this before? The possession.
The
No, remember that
possession.
one day? Yeah, I came across that shit. I was like, holy shit.
Are
But
you
I don't know if
what?
I was gonna say I don't know if to keep it or delete it.
Just delete it. Play that we were supposed to play 3 shows ago.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you want to explain?
This sound like we're old people having sex, and this is funny as shit.
Listen, everybody. Why is it not playing? Are you done? Because I don't know.
Course.
Are you done?
Yes.
Are you done? Okay.
Yes.
Are you done? Okay. Let's highlight that yes. Because that shit was funny as hell. Listen to how he says yes. Come on, play. Why is my computer running so damn slow? Alright, here we go.
Yes.
Oh, Bo's calling.
Yes.
He goes, yes. Let's hear it again.
Yes.
Poor baby. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Well, thank you, babe, so much for joining me on panel today. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow we won't have any more technical difficulties. I'm gonna try to work on my computer more today. Hopefully I'll have enough time to do that, but yeah, that is it for this episode. If you are listening to us live, thank you so much. Beautiful evening, and we will check you guys in tomorrow's live episode. Peace.
Peace.